the camera. I told him you better start doing push-ups because I'm gonna go fast. But first and foremost, okay, the most important thing is I want to parboil this lobster, so I just want to cook it just a little bit before I even saute it. So this is the dangerous part. Once you cut the elastics, he's gonna start coming for me. It's all good. In the end, lobster meet water, water meet lobster, I win, okay? So, I don't want to cook it too much. Basically all I'm doing is parboiling it, okay? And giving it, the meat inside obviously is for lack of a better word, I would say very slimy, if you will. You want to give it a good shock, okay? So get it in the water. We've got some ice water here. All I'm doing is I'm shocking it so the meat's going to really kind of come together and hold together. And I'm going to drop it right in here. I'm going to stop it from cooking because I don't want to overcook the meat. I want it still nice and tender. So while that's on the go, I can get my pan hot. And you'll see once we start going here, it's going to go quickly. I'm sorry, we don't have these in Canada. Thank you. So if there's any questions, feel free. Jump in and ask me whatever you like. So I'm going to add to this recipe, we're doing kind of a jerk lobster, which is basically a really spicy, kind of very flavorful mix that we're doing. I mean, I call it jerk, but really it's a combination. I've got some onion, I've got all kinds of great ingredients, and I'm just really, this is easy enough. I'm just going to put it all in the processor and just buzz it all up together. So, I've got some onion. I'm going to put jalapeno. Okay? Don't worry about the seeds, pop it in there. One whole chili. Yes, I'm crazy. Okay, some lime. Like you might have seen me do this on TV. If you haven't, you need to start watching. I'm not sure if it's true, but this is what they always do. I watch all the other AFC chefs, and this is what they do, so there you go. You want to squeeze the lime, really release all those juices. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So, I don't know if it really works, but it looks great on TV. You know what I mean? And the beauty of TV is that you need to explain everything you're doing. As opposed to cooking in real life where it's all about going quickly and kind of just getting it done. When you're cooking on TV, you gotta realize, you know, what is it I'm doing? What, you know, like every little step you've got to explain. So it's actually helped me a lot in my cooking because I realized, you know, I've been doing it for about 18 years and now I actually know why I'm doing these things, not just because chef is yelling at me. All right, so ginger in there as well. I've got some garlic, scallions. Take the top, pop those in there. What else? A little bit of fresh rosemary. I've got some thyme. Okay, I'm gonna put a bit of it in there, and then it's all about the spices. We have some brown sugar, just a touch to sweeten it up. I've got some ground cinnamon. Okay, I've got allspice. Got some ground cloves. I put my ginger in there. Am I forgetting anything? Looking good. Boss, we're okay so far? Thank you. Okay, so good to go. All I want to do is buzz this up, but I'm going to spare you that because I've already made a batch right here. So the magic of TV in real life. Beautiful. Okay, so lobster, come on. As you can see, once it's cooked, it's got a nice, beautiful red color. Stop it right in there. Get him out of here. Beautiful. So, a couple seconds in the cold water. It's going to stop it from cooking. It's going to seize it up. And it's also going to make it a little bit easier for me to handle. This is nice and hot now. We have a ventilation system here. Thank you. We have a fire extinguisher close. Yes, you guys have Medicaid and all that stuff? We're all good? The front row here, I'm a little bit, I was going to say, I don't want to burn your hair, but we're okay right here. Okay? We're doing okay.
That happened at the last time.
Yeah, you guys, oh, you came to see Richardson, huh? No, I'm joking. Okay, so, basically, I want that nice and hot. That's maybe a little too hot, so I'm just going to cool it down. Let's see how my lobster's doing. He's not saying much, so he must be okay. So, beauty of eating lobster, and this is one thing that in Singapore, and you know, I was in the Philippines, I was also in Malaysia. This is something you guys do so very well, and it's you eat the whole thing, the head, the legs, you deep fried. I even had praying mantis, or I forget, sea mantis for the first time, and they served it, and I think they were like, "You're not supposed to eat this shell." But I was like, "But it's so delicious." And it's just one of those things. So I think the beauty of it is not only is about the meat and the flavor, but it's also about everything that's in here, and all this is just packed with flavor. So I'm just gonna grab the tail now with a good knife, chop it right down the middle. Now you can see the flesh. Okay, still you can see it the outside. It's kind of a little bit more opaque, and you can see it's translucent down the middle. That means it's not fully cooked. Excuse me. Not fully cooked. Exactly what I'm looking for. So I'm just going to keep it inside the shell. The reason being, it's going to hold, it's going to act as a protection so it doesn't overcook too much. And also, it has the benefit of giving you all kinds of nooks and crannies so you can really get in there and like, kind of, Do we have a bottle of any sort, like a wine bottle? I want to show you a little trick. Anything round, yeah, that's kind of solid. Oh, here we go. What better? AFC mug. Beautiful. Okay, so basically this is a little trick. We all know that lobster is very expensive. Hi! People in the back. Oh, how are you? Yeah. People are outside trying to sneak in. So basically, we know it's very expensive, okay, and it's packed with tons of flavor. You don't want to lose any of it. So these little legs, you can eat these like snacks and chips, but also what you can do is just lay them down flat and then roll just like this. And when you're going through 50, 60, 100 lobsters a day, this makes a huge difference. So there's tons of meat in there. Well, maybe not tons, but like I said, when you have 50, 60 lobsters, fantastic. So that is a small little trick, and really important, you want to have really, really, really salty water. What we do in Canada is we actually use seawater. So you make sure that you have that great amount of salt, and really instead of adding too much salt afterwards, you can just get it done just like that. So, like I said, I don't want to injure anybody except the lobster. Okay, just cut that in half. This is all awesome flavor. I'm going to get a little bit of the poo-poo-piru out of there. Okay? Crack these just a touch. Makes it easier to eat. Okay? Close. We were close on that one. Close call. Okay? Basically, it's going to help get all that flavor in there as well. Chill them out. And we are good to go. So, right back in here, I've got my sauce. I've got some ginger. I'm going to fry it up. Nice big pieces. I said fried up. Little touch of garlic. Okay, no worries. Nice and chunky, nice and big. Not a big deal. Oh, you're filming. I thought you were taking pictures.
Yeah.
When I see a pre-flash, it's like, it's the blue steel, the Zoolander in me. I just, right away, I make a pose. So, ginger, garlic, chile. Okay, why not? We have a vent, might as well use it. Toss that in there. Already, that's really good to go. Just gonna take it off the heat 2 seconds, and easy as that. Tossing all my lobster. Get it back on the heat. Okay. Nice and clean. Nobody's watching us, it's just us anyway. Saute that up. And now we're really, really, really quite close. I'm gonna add some lemon zest to that. Now when you're zesting, you want to do it right over the pot, right over the bowl. Tons of good essential oils in here. Good. All right, beauty. Why not? Give it the old trick. Cut it in half. Toss it right in there.
Smelling good? Smelling good.
Yeah, it smells good?
Yeah, it smells good.
Good sign, good sign. Okay, so nice.
Don't worry, they will be serving you guys little portions after this, so.
Yeah, so.
Okay, it tastes good.
And then one lucky winner might actually get this one. What else? Just let that go for about 40 seconds. I mean, the lobster is pretty much cooked, you know, as you can see. You just want a little, break it up a bit, get that flavor. And now I'm gonna add our spice mix.
Is this dish Asian inspired?
If anything, it would be inspired by my travels, if you will. Jamaica. There's a lot of jerk spice in Jamaica, but you know, because I'm here, obviously I've added a couple little touches. As I go along, you know, and I think that's the beauty of cooking, is really as you go along, you need to adapt. And that's the beauty of it, you know, you can travel the world if you know how to chop and cut carrots. Best example right in front of you. So, get that flavor all in there together. Touch of water, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's fantastic, okay? We have this in Canada as well. So you just wanna, this is how you're following me? Jeez, I'm not doing a good job. Thought it would be a little bit harder. So just a touch more. Basically I'm deglazing, I'm getting all those flavors from off the bottom. I'm making a nice little sauce at the same time. I'm gonna add fresh herbs, toss them right in there. Okay, same thing, poof. And now, last minute, I wanna add some parsley and one of my favorite ingredients, celery leaves. Just nice bright green color, obviously, intense celery flavor. And obviously, a little touch of butter. So for me, really the way to bring this whole dish back around is it's spicy, it's got a lot of zest, it's got a lot of really hard, pretty intense flavors in there. So you drop in a little bit of butter, and it's just gonna kind of bring it down, cool it down, make it really kind of come full circle. Salt, pepper. There's not really any way, you know, this is like pepper crab in a sense. There's no real fancy way of dressing this up. You're gonna get dirty. It's one of those dishes you gotta get in there, and I think this is the beauty of Singapore, and a lot of people seem to really eat here. East Lagoon was fantastic yesterday. It was like a huge party. Everybody's just really getting in there, and it's beautiful. I love that. So, looking good. Just a touch. More water. And now, for our fresh herbs, really last minute. I don't want them to wilt too much. Just like that. Another shot here. Beauty. Parsley. We're good to go. Okay? Toss it one last time. Boom, that's it. Okay? Now let's see. Try and dress this up in a nice manner. Like I said, it's one of those dishes. You got all the shells in here. The lobster bodies as well are just full of flavor. Just really layer it right in there. Got the lobster meat. Oh, runaway lobster. Okay. This is good. It's all the good stuff here. Maybe on top. You want to clean it up just a bit, a little bit of lime. And now all this good stuff in the bottom, you don't want to lose that. So that's really all the flavor is all in there. You know, you don't want to miss that. So pour that right on top. A little bit of lime for color. Squeeze that on there if you need a little bit more. Maybe just a touch of olive oil. And there you go. Jerk lobster. Canadian jerk lobster. So enjoy that. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you so much.